Hi everyone, welcome to Soulmates Twin Flames Tarot. In today's Timeless Pick a Card Stack reading, we're looking at where this relationship with your person of interest is going. So we're looking at where your relationship is headed, where your relationship with your person is going. Whether this is someone new, someone from the past, an ex, a soulmate or twin flame, someone you've been dating a while, someone you're in a relationship with, or even a friend or family member. The choice is yours to make for this reading. Remember, this is a general reading for the collective, so it may not resonate with everyone, or perhaps just parts of it will. So just take in what resonates with you and release the rest to the universe. And if you find the stack you selected doesn't resonate at all, we do invite and encourage you to pick a different stack today. Thank you all so much for all your comments and support and for allowing us to be part of your journey. If you're interested in looking at your personal journey, there's a link in the description below and pinned to the first comment on how to get private readings with us. Also, in the coming months, we will be doing some lives here on YouTube, and I've put a survey out on our community page to see what you would like to see in a live with us. So whether it's pick a stack readings or a twin flame topic, and we would really appreciate your vote, and thank you so much for that. So for today's pick a stack reading, you may choose from stack 1, which is Be True to Your Heart, and that comes with Citrine. The second selection is Love Matters. Love Matters. And that comes with the clear quartz. Option 3 is Open Your Heart. And that comes with the amethyst. And option 4 is Acceptance of Love. And that comes with the rose quartz. You may choose based on the image on the card, the message on the card, or the crystal, or a combination of all three, but choose the one that resonates the most for you. Pause the video if you need to before making your selection. The timestamps for each combination are below in the description and pinned to the top comment. So take a moment to relax and let's begin your journey today. I'll see you in your readings. Hi Stack 1, this is your reading if you chose this beautiful Be True to Your Heart card. Here, beautiful. And the Citrine. Now remember, this is a general reading for the collective, so not all of it will resonate with everyone watching today. And if you find that none of it resonates, we do encourage you to select a different stack. So today we're looking at where your relationship with your person of interest is going, where your relationship or your connection is heading. And first, we're going to look at their current feelings for you in the top row. And then in the second row, we're going to see where your relationship is currently headed, where your relationship is moving to from this point moving forward. So for stack 1, what is stack 1's person's current feelings? Do we have the Princess of Cups? Let's see what else for stack 1, the current feelings of stack 1's person. And do we have the Three of Swords? Else for stack 1 person's feelings for stack 1, and we have the Knight of Cups. What else for stack 1? What is stack 1's person's current feelings? And we have the Five of Swords. And on the bottom, we have the Three of Wands. So stack one, first of all, there is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy here. So if you or your person have Sun, Moon, or Ascending in Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or Venus, actually Venus as well, this is a good stack for you. I feel that your relationship with your person has gone through some ups and downs. It looks like they have some emotional immaturity here with this Princess of Cups, which is the Page of Cups. I do feel like they have some emotional maturity here. But what's interesting is they're maturing. Instead of being the Page of Cups, they're actually maturing to become the Knight of Cups. Not all the way to the King of Cups, which would be fantastic. But the Knight of Cups actually tells us that they are going to become more expressive of themselves, more expressive of their emotions, more expressive of their feelings for you. I do feel that your person, and perhaps you as well, have been hurt in past relationships with this Three of Swords here, or even in this current relationship, especially if your person hasn't been willing to express their feelings and express the love that they have for you, because they definitely show that there are feelings here, not a mature love, but there's a warmth, there's a positive energy, there is a general feeling of love here from your person. And this Five of Swords tells us that, again, I do feel in the past, either you or your person, or perhaps it's current, perhaps you're currently in a place of separation with your person, and you're feeling this Three of Swords and Five of Swords energy now. But this Five of Swords energy as well can also be related to confusion. So since there has been emotional immaturity around your person, and they are actually coming to this place where they are more mature, this Five of Swords could really tell us that they still have some confusion within themselves, but it only exists in their head about their feelings and what they want from this relationship and what they want from this connection. So if this resonates with you, stack one, this is the situation. I do feel not all of you will be going through and experiencing what's happening in terms of what we're seeing in these cards, but I do feel like there's been problems in your relationship, in your connection, not really being fully emotionally mature to handle the kind of relationship that you are wanting and needing at this moment in your life. Now, what's interesting is this. The last card, well, the bottom card, was the Three of Wands. Now, the Three of Wands could be that you're at a distance from one another, either emotionally, as this really kind of explains a bit, but it could also be physical distance, physical separation. Perhaps you have been through a breakup with the Three of Swords and Five of Swords being here. But this card is also a card of someone who wants to take your relationship further. It's just going to take a while to get there. So it's your person is waiting for something. Perhaps they're waiting for their emotions to mature. Perhaps you're waiting for them to mature. But let's pull some more cards here and see what we get for where this relationship between stack one's person and stack one is going. So where is this relationship for stack one going with their current person of interest? Where is the relationship for stack one going with their current person of interest? We have the Wheel of Fortune. That means change is coming. We also have the Queen of Swords. With the Queen of Swords, we have Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius energy. So Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus for you or your person in one of those signs. It's a point of clarification. What else for stack one? Where is this relationship going? We have the Lovers, flew out, Gemini. So now we have Gemini as well. Well, we have Gemini with the Queen of Swords. We also have the Three of Swords again. And then we had the Chariot came out also. And the card on the bottom is Temperance. Okay, so things are changing, stack one. I feel like things are changing here between you and your person. We also have Temperance, which is Sagittarius energy. We've got Gemini, we've got Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, we've got Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and Cancer with a Chariot. But these 2 3 of Swords are, well, they're troubling. Okay, now this doesn't mean that this is not set in stone. It doesn't mean that this is absolutely going towards some sort of ending or some sort of separation between the two of you. Remember, this is their feelings, current feelings, and perhaps you are in a breakup or you've been through a breakup with your person and they're confused and they're trying to figure out what they're going to do, but the feelings for you are here. This Wheel of Fortune tells us that change is coming, and I do feel that they're going to be making a decision about your connection and where they're going to take this relationship. But we also have the Chariot that talks about movement. So movement is coming, but it's going to be something that takes time, which is interesting, Temperance tells us, because we got that 3 of Wands, and that 3 of Wands again is about something that's going to take time. It's like you're having to wait for something. Something's not moving quickly, especially with this Temperance card and this 3 of Wands being there. But the Chariot does tell us there is going to be movement. But I want to see why we've gotten the 3 of Swords twice. Let's see. Why do we have the 3 of Swords? Why do we have the 3 of Swords for stack one? Why do we have the 3 of Swords for stack one? As it falls on the floor again, and we get the 6 of Cups. Okay, so if you have been through separation with your person, or if you're currently in separation, or if you're going through a separation right now and you have gone through this ending, this 6 of Cups does tell us that things are going to be coming back around and coming back together. It's just going to take some time for it to get there. All right, stack one. Let's see what else we get for stack one. Romance. Cupid's arrow strikes. And that's very interesting as well with the 6 of Cups, because the 6 of Cups is about a sweet encounter. It's a very romantic time, kind of like going back to how things were in the beginning. But now what I'd like to do is talk about this truth, be true to your heart card. What this says, in this moment, draw on the energies of harmony and union when making a choice. And we do see making a choice here several times in the reading with the Lovers and the Chariot. The current situation is best supported by using intuition and emotion and not intellect. So your person is becoming more emotional and more intuitive. This Queen of Swords tells us there's a very strong intuitive connection between the two of you, empathy and telepathy. Okay? There may be difficult decisions to be made, but they may not be about love. Perhaps your person's having to make decisions about their job, their career, something else. But this also says to trust yourself. And this also means for you, stack one, for you to trust yourself. Because deep in your heart of hearts, you know where this connection with you and your person is headed. You have a knowing, you have this intuition, you have this inner knowing. There is a strong connection here between the two of you. And I do feel your person does have feelings for you. They have feelings of love. They're not in love, but I do feel like it can grow and change to that. Okay, so now let's get some additional information from your person. Well, before I use those, I want to use these. So for stack 1, where is this relationship headed for stack 1? I don't want to lose you. Put that here because I do feel like your person has been through a time where they were perhaps fearful that they could lose you, and perhaps that's what's causing them to make some changes here and be more communicative and expressive of their feelings. You're my missing piece. See, I do feel that there has been, for some of you, perhaps not all, but I do feel that for some of you, there has been a separation and this person really is missing you, and they do want to be able to get this back and get this relationship back on track. So I feel a lot of this reading is about getting a relationship back on track. Memories of you are haunting me. So the Six of Cups as well is very much about a trip down memory lane. It's about nostalgia. It's about the history. It's about reviewing things that happened between the two of you. I do feel your person misses you. If you are in separation, step 1, I love you more than I will ever let on. So I do feel that we talked about that in the very beginning about how your person has feelings and they haven't been expressive of their feelings. There's some emotional maturity there. And that does cause them to not let you know what their feelings are. They're not sharing that with you. It's like they're keeping it from you. But in their heart, it's there. But I really feel it has to do with being hurt in the past. But you know what? We've all been hurt in the past, every single one of us on the planet, unless you never, ever engage in a heartfelt relationship, a romantic relationship. And it's really about healing that. And I feel like as we kind of move through here with Temperance as well, there is some healing for your person that allows them to be more open and expressive of their feelings. So for stack 1, where is this relationship for stack 1 going? Go slow. Get time to know each other. So if you are in separation and you are coming back together, the guidance is to not zoom, 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 because if you zoom, it can go boom, explode. And because if they're not, because this person, in the beginning we talked about how they weren't really emotionally mature, and they are going through this maturing process, and if it goes too fast, they could freak out. They could really freak out again and get confused, or say they're confused, but they're really not. And that could create this dynamic all over again. And if you've been in separation, we don't want that to happen again. So go slow. Just Temperance. Go slow. Temperance. It's about tempered steel. When they make tempered steel, which is the hardest kind of sword in the world, they actually heat it up and cool it off 500 times. So it takes a while. So that's where temperance comes from, or tempered. Tempered steel, temperance. Allow things to unfold naturally and organically. Marriage. This relationship is moving towards sacred union. Do you feel that's possible for some of you? The Temperance card does talk to us about a divine connection, a divine relationship. This certainly looks like it can also be soulmate, twin flame, really deep soul connection relationship, especially with that fire there. Romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. The romance is here. the passion is here, the energy is here. I just feel your person needs to mature. And once they mature, I feel you'll have a better idea of where this relationship is going. Apology. You can expect to hear an apology from your person, especially if they've put you through this Three of Swords period, especially if they've put you through the Three of Swords period more than once. And Three of Swords is about separation and endings and heartache and heartbreak. And yes, some people can actually have to go through it more than one time. So let's see what else for stack 1. Trust. It is safe to trust this situation. So I do feel as your person grows and evolves, stack 1, I do feel that you're going to be able to trust them when they start expressing their feelings. And the Knights are all about air energy. So air is communication and it's thoughts. So they will be expressing their cups, which is their emotions. So they will be doing that with you, stack 1. So you can trust this connection, but they need as well, especially if you've been through some breakups here or some separations or some back and forth, on, off, which is really hard to go through. I do feel that you will understand and you will know when it's time for you to be able to trust them and trust this connection. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So I actually do feel your person is going to put forth more effort here. Stack 1, if you're apart, I do feel like they're going to apologize. They'll come forward with an apology. That Princess of Cups, Page of Cups also talks about an apology. The Knight of Cups also talks about someone that's presenting an apology here. Let's see. Especially, when you go through Three of Swords periods, it's really hard. It's really hard emotionally. Passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. I do feel like the two of you do have a lot of passion in your connection when you are connecting. What else for stack 1? Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moments. And this is about the past as well. Forgiving and learning. And that's what this is really all about. Well, the forgiving, we learn through forgiveness, but this is about life lessons. We all learn our lessons through relationships. And unfortunately, for some of us, those lessons come the hard way, where we have to go through heartache and heartbreak and Three of Swords times and Five of Swords times and difficulties. But then we also learn, as we become more like this Queen of Swords here that was under here, that we're not going to accept or tolerate bad behavior from someone who is a romantic partner. And so I do feel the two of you are going to be able to work things out. For most of you here that chose stack 1. Playfulness, that comes back to passion. So we'll just drop that back there. But it also is about the Six of Cups. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And that Six of Cups does have children on it. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Again, this is about making a choice. The Lovers is a card of, yes, the Lovers. But the Lovers is really a card of making a decision. It's about making a choice. So I do feel your person is going to decide what they're going to do with your relationship, with your connection. The Chariot also talks about them making a decision, but the Three of Wands and Temperance tells us it may take them a little bit of time to reach that decision. This is your reading for today, stack 1. Thank you so much for watching and allowing us to share your journey today. If you'd like to look at your personal journey, a link with details for getting private readings with us is in the description and it's pinned to the first comment. Also, we'd like to ask if you would take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to everyone watching today. I will see you over in reading 2. Hi, Stack 2. This is your reading if you chose Love Matters and the clear crystal quartz obelisk. Remember, this is a general reading for the collective, so not all of it will resonate with everyone watching today. So we just ask that you take in what speaks to your soul, what resonates with you, and release the rest to the universe. And if you find that this stack doesn't resonate with you at all, we do both invite and encourage you to select a different stack today. So we're looking at where your relationship with your person of interest is currently heading. But first, before we do that, what I'd like to do on the top row is look at what your person's current feelings for you are. And in the second row, we will look at where your relationship is going with your person. So for stack, this is turned over. So for stack 2, what are their person's current feelings? For stack 2, current feelings for stack 2. We have the Knight of Cups. And we have Judgment. Stack 2, their person's feelings. We have the Hierophant. And we have, for stack 2, their current feelings, the Queen of Cups. And then on the bottom, we have the 4 of Pentacles. So stack 2, your person has a lot of feelings of love for you, okay? So the energies we have here is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, rising, moon, ascendant, or Venus in one of those signs for either you or your person. And then we also have the Hierophant, which is Taurus. So sun, moon, ascendant, or Venus in Taurus for either you or your person, and Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So your person has deep feeling for you. Stack 4. They have a lot of deep feeling for you, okay? And it does show that with this Hierophant being here, that they would like to consider having a traditional relationship with you. Yes, that does belong in stack 2, but sometimes I'm in row 2, but sometimes that's how it works out. You never know what the spirit and universe is going to do when you put the cards out. I also feel that if some of you have been through difficulties, or if you're broken up or separated, this Judgment card does tell us that there is renewal coming for your connection and for your relationship. But with the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups being here, especially together on that top row, this really tells us that your person does have a lot of love for you, and they want to express their feelings. If they haven't already, they want to express their emotions. They do feel that you are very loving, very kind, very generous. They also feel that the two of you have a really strong connection with one another, and that would be emotional connection, spiritual connection, especially with this Judgment card being here, okay? And there's passion, there's a passionate connection, and there's also a mental connection between the two of you. So there are deep feelings from your person. Now, this 4 of Pentacles is interesting because it comes with a swan and the sun. Swans are a symbol for long-term relationships and can also indicate soulmates and twin flames. So the 4 of Pentacles is very much about money and having money in the bank. But when it comes to relationships, it indicates that it's someone who wants to hold you close. It's someone that holds you very dear to their heart, very close to their heart. So your person, stack 2, does have a lot of feelings and emotions and feelings of love for you. And if they haven't been expressing them, I do feel they will be expressing them. There's so much more to come with your story. There's so much more to unfold here, especially with this Hierophant telling us that your person does consider you to be someone they would like to have a traditional relationship with, whether that traditional relationship is getting engaged, getting married, moving in together, buying a house together, starting a family together, combining your families together, whatever that is for the two of you, your person really does consider that you are a good match for them. So this could be someone that you're currently dating. This could be someone that you're in a relationship with already. But again, like I said, because this Judgment card is here, it could also indicate someone that you have had a separation from, and you now have the opportunity to bring this connection, this relationship back together. So now we're going to look at where the relationship between you and your person is going. Where's this connection for stack 2 and their person? Where is this connection going? So let's see. Where is this connection going? We have the Chariot. Now we have Cancer energy. That we talked about that with the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Well, it's moving forward. There's a forward momentum here. Stack 2, what else? The Four of Wands. We'll put that right underneath that Hierophant, because that really is about a long-term relationship. It's about someone who wants to make a commitment. It's about someone who wants to take the relationship long-term. We have the King of Pentacles, the King of Coins. Now, the King of Pentacles is someone who does want to have a long-term relationship, but it's also someone who is not quick to make a move. It's like they really want to make sure that they have all their ducks in the row, that they really understand everything, that they really spend time with you, getting to know you, spending quality time together before they make that determination to take your relationship to the next level. What else for stack 2? Where is this relationship heading? And we have the Knight of Cups again with the Knight of Cups. So the King of Coins, that is Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. So if your sun, moon, rising is in Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, or your Venus or your person is, that's another validation point for you. Again, with the Knight of Cups, and it falls right beneath this Queen of Cups. Now, the Knight of Cups can be a little bit emotionally immature, okay? They can be a little emotionally immature and not really being fully expressive of their feelings. The moon was on the bottom again with more Pisces energy. So, but because this King of Pentacles, this King of Coins is here, this is what's giving us the maturity. This is what's giving us the emotional maturity for you and your person, or for your person to actually say, yes, I do want this relationship to move forward. I do want it to come to a place of long-term commitment. I do consider you the person that I would like to have a long-term relationship with. I do feel there's the potential for this relationship between the two of you to go long-term, stack 2. Okay, we also have the moon here, and the moon talks about a lot of things that can be hidden, but it also talks about intuition. And with all of this cup energy here that exists between you and your person, I really feel like there's a really strong intuition between the two of you. Perhaps you share telepathy with one another. Perhaps you share empathy with one another. You can complete each other's sentences. You can think something and your person actually thinks you're saying it out loud. You can feel it when they have a headache. You can feel when they don't feel good, and vice versa. So there's very strong intuition between the two of you, stack 2. And I also feel that there's dreams. I feel your person dreams about you, and I feel it's very possible that you dream about them as well. So now what I'd like to do is look at this card that you selected for your reading. And it is Love Matters. And there's a lot of love in this reading, actually. And this card tells us the way you handle things is important. There will always be many challenges and life lessons that are part of our experience here on planet Earth. Well, it's actually the reason why we're all here. So consider what makes you happy. It's time for you to allow yourself to have some fun. Love who you are and be willing to give and receive love unconditionally. So I do feel that you do give love unconditionally to your person. Your person may not have been giving love to you as much or expressing their love to you as much as perhaps you do to them. But with these cards here, it really tells us that your person is going to be more expressive of their feelings and more expressive of their emotions, especially because they do foresee that there is a really strong opportunity here for the two of you to have something that can go the distance, something that's long term. So for stack 2, where is this relationship going for stack 2? Balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. And this Chariot card as well can be about balance a little bit, right? And I do feel that your relationship, for the most part, stack 2, is fairly balanced. And if it's not currently balanced, with you both equally giving and receiving, this Judgment card tells us that that will shift and change, that it will get to the place where you are both giving and receiving equanimously. Okay, so now I'm going to, this is looking really good for you, stack 2. Now I'm going to look at some message cards and see what additional information we can get about your relationship and where it's headed. So for stack 2, where is their relationship going for stack 2? Patience, everything will unfold in divine timing. What else we get? Balance. One person is giving too much in this relationship, and that can be very common in some relationships, especially when there's a strong connection. The Queen of Cups is someone who's very giving, very loving, very nurturing, and sometimes the Queen of Cups energy can get a little out of balance. So if this is your current energy, stack 2, the universe is asking you to reel that in and give based on what they're giving to you. Make it equal. Be a reflection of what they're giving to you. This will help your relationship grow and evolve and become much stronger, but it will also allow them to give you what you are desiring and deserving when it comes to love. Acceptance, everything happens for a reason. And I do feel the two of you are together for a reason. And I do feel that reason is to actually build a strong relationship for the two of you moving forward. So now we'll do some additional cards. Let's see what we get here, stack 1. I'm not ready to open up. So if your person hasn't opened up, they will be, especially with the Knight of Cups being here twice, because that's about expressing emotions. Because Knights are air, and air is about communication. It's about thoughts. It's about ideas. So they will be expressing their emotions. It just may take a little bit more patience on your part for them to be more expressive of their emotions. I know you're the one And sometimes that scares me. Okay, that makes sense as well. Perhaps they haven't been so forthcoming with their emotions because they're scared. This may be the situation for some of you, may not be for all of you, but they know that you're the one, and they are going, King of Pentacles, to do something about that. So what else for stack 2? Everything reminds me of you. They see you everywhere. And that comes back to this connection that's here between the two of you, okay? It's a really deep connection. It's mental, it's spiritual, it's emotional, it's physical, it's all of it. There's a very deep bond and very deep love here between you and your person. So we'll take one more of these cards, stack 2, and see what we get here for how they feel. I know our souls are intertwined or entwined. I know our souls are entwined. So this comes back to this really deep spiritual bond that exists between you. One that's spiritual, mental, emotional, physical. It connects on every level. And that is very true of a soul connection. Let's see what else for stack 2. Where is your relationship going for stack 2 with their person? Flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy. You can flirt with others. You can flirt with your person. I feel like that's what it's really about. Bringing that fun, that lightheartedness, that wonderful acceptance and balance back into your connection if it's been missing. So what else for stack 2? Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. And I do feel with that Knight of Cups being there twice and the Queen of Cups that you guys will be sharing and expressing your feelings for one another. If you have not already, that is the energy of this reading, forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So if your person has been holding back at all, stack 2, perhaps they have been hurt in the past, but there's healing here. The Knight of Cups being here twice, the Queen of Cups, them wanting to take the relationship further and take this relationship with this Four of Wands that was here to the next level. They want to hold you close to their heart. This is about not wanting to let you go. Just like the Four of Pentacles, when you're doing a general reading, it's about money, and it's the Ebenezer Scrooge card and kind of like the miser who wants to hold all of his money close. But in this circumstance, it's about wanting to hold you close and not wanting to let you go. So I do feel that even if you've come through a hard time with your person, even if you're in separation or have been apart for quite some time, there is still this opportunity for the two of you to bring it back together with one another, especially with that Judgment card being there. It's about things from the past resurrecting and rejuvenating and coming to a place of reunion, okay? Thanks so much for watching today's stack 2. This is your reading for today, and thank you for allowing us to share your journey. If you'd like to look at your personal journey, a link with details for getting private readings with us is in the description and pinned to the first comment. Also, we'd like to ask if you would take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to everyone watching today. I'll see you over in reading 3. Bye. Hi, stack 3. This is your reading. If you chose the Open Your Heart card and the Amethyst Crystal Obelisk. Remember, this is a general reading for the collective, so it may not, all of it may not resonate with everyone watching today. So please just take in what speaks to your soul and release the rest to the universe. And if you find that this stack doesn't resonate with you at all, we do both encourage and invite you to select a different stack. Today we're looking at where your relationship with your person of interest is heading. Where's the relationship going between you and your person? But first, we're going to look at their current feelings for you on the top row. That might be able to help you validate if this reading is the right stack for you. And then we're going to look at where the relationship is going between you and your person on the second row. So for stack 3, what are their person's feelings, current feelings and emotions toward those who selected stack 3? What are their feelings for stack 3? We have the 10 of Cups. Well, that's a nice way to start a reading. Stack 3, one about feelings. That's a great way to start a reading. Let's see what else we get. For stack 3, what are their person's current feelings? The Sun, an even better way to start the reading. Stack 3. What else we get? Stack 3, about their feelings. What are their feelings for stack 3? The Knight of Cups. And the Wheel of Fortune. On the bottom, we have the 6 of Cups. So your person, stack 3, has very deep, strong feelings for you. And that is evident by this 10 of Cups here. And that's someone who sees the two of you having like this long-term relationship here as a couple, perhaps even having children together. They do feel that you are the one for them. And this rainbow is a symbol of hope, especially if this is the person that you want to have in your life in terms of a relationship. We also have the Sun, which is one of the best cards in the deck. And I don't know if you can see it there, but there is a very tiny yin-yang symbol. Very tiny yin-yang symbol right there, which really talks about the balance of divine masculine and divine feminine energies. So perhaps this is a soulmate connection or a twin flame connection for some of you watching this reading today. Perhaps that's a point of validation for you. We also have the Knight of Cups. So if you have Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, so if your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus is in Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or your person's is, this is a point of validation for you, perhaps. Okay. We also have the Wheel of Fortune, which is a card of good luck and about things are changing for the better. And if we look here, we've got the angels up here. Well, we have the angels up here. And then at the bottom, we have, it's like a couple offering themselves love, the stars to one another. They're offering their stars to one another. And then the last card we have here is the 6 of Cups. So this is about history. So perhaps you have been in this relationship with this person for a while, or perhaps you have been in separation from your person and you are now coming back together. The 6 of Cups is about nostalgia, but it's also about a relationship that can come back from the past. It's also, because it does talk about the past, it's also about very strong indicator again of a soulmate or twin flame connection. But there's history here, whether it's history in this lifetime or a past lifetime. There's definitely a history between you and the person you're asking about for the reading today. Very strong feelings are here for you, Stack 3. Very strong. There's love, there's harmony, there's balance, there's many thoughts of taking the relationship further. And for some of you, perhaps you are already in a relationship, or perhaps you're even married to one another. For some of you, since this is a general reading for many, many people, okay? You're their sunshine. They do feel that you brighten their day. You're the light at the end of their tunnel. If they're having a bad day, they really feel that you pick them up, encourage them, and give them the support that they are seeking and that they may need and that they're looking for. So now what we're going to do is we're going to look at where your relationship with your person is going. So for stack 3, where is this relationship going for stack 3 and their person? Although we can see some of where it's going in this top row, although that wasn't the question we asked, I think sometimes the universe knows what we're looking for. So for stack 3, 6 of Swords, which is a place of transition. It's also about taking a trip. Don't know if you guys have some sort of vacation coming up, on the water, by the water, around the water. It's also a period of transition. So if you have been gone through troubled times with your person, this is talking about things getting better. And if you have been in separation, again, this is talking about things improving, leaving the turbulence of the past and going to a place of tranquility, peace, balance, and harmony. We also have the 6 of Wands, which is about success. It's about success. I also feel with this guy there holding that wand up, it's about saying that this is someone who's going to take action about your connection and where it's going. They're going to put forth the effort and energy. We also have Justice, which is about balance. Again, it's about balance and harmony, but it's also Libra. So we have Libra to add to that list of Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We can now add Libra to that. So if your sun, moon, rising, or Venus or your person's is in Libra, that's another point of validation for you. But Justice is very much about karma. It's about the law of cause and effect. And when we have a soulmate or twin flame connection, or any real relationship for that matter, we do have karma with that person. Not karmic, that's a whole situation, different situation completely. I'm not talking about a karmic relationship. I actually feel that this is telling us, it's giving you another point of validation that perhaps this is a soulmate connection for you, or this is a twin flame connection for you, because there's still karma between the two of you, that you will provide certain life lessons and experiences for one another, such as perhaps you're teaching each other about unconditional love. Perhaps you're teaching each other about acceptance. Perhaps one of you is needing to learn how to open your heart. Karma is about life lessons, and it's about what you agreed to experience in a lifetime with another person. So what else for stack 3? Where is this relationship going? The Hangman. And on the bottom, we have the 3 of Wands. Again, this comes back to taking a trip. Both of these cards have boats in them. Perhaps you and your person of interest are going to take a trip. Perhaps you're going to have an adventure. Perhaps you're going somewhere fun and exciting. Perhaps you're taking a trip on or by the water. We also have the Hangman here. That's Pisces energy. So again, that combines with that Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio of the Knight of Cups that we spoke to earlier. So I do feel that your relationship is going to move forward, stack 3, but with this Hangman being here and with this 3 of Wands being here, it's telling us that it may take a little bit more time for it to get to that place that you're looking for, whether that's commitment, whether that's moving in, whether that's getting married, whether that's engagement, whatever your situation is, because you all have different situations. But I do feel that it's going to take a little bit more time with that Hangman being there, because that talks about delays, a little bit of delays, things being a little bit stuck. Perhaps your person needs to reach some sort of final decision about where they want to take this connection, or perhaps you do. Perhaps you need to make the decision about whether you want to be with this person long-term or not. But with this Three of Wands here, it's talking about, it's someone who wants to take the relationship further, but it also indicates that it's going to take a little bit of time for that to happen because, see, this ship is at a distance. It's at a distance. So it's something that's going to take a little bit more time for it to get to that place where we can say, okay, this is actually moving to the place that we want it to be in terms of your relationship and where you would like your relationship to go. So the card that we pulled, that you selected for this reading, is Open Your Heart. So this card means the truth of our world, nature, and environment is love. This is unconditional love that makes no demands and has no expectations. And we have seen unconditional love throughout your reading here today, stack 3. Unconditional love places no limits or conditions on us. There is the opportunity for every single one of us to experience love at the deepest level if we are all willing to be open to that love. Love can flow into your heart, but only if you allow it. And the other thing I wanted to point out here is the swan here. And I don't know if you can see, but there is a face there with this face, and the swan is embracing them. The swan is a symbol of long-term love, and it is often associated with soulmates and twin flames as well, okay? But of course, it doesn't have to be. It is a good omen, for instance. If you see a swan, it can be a very good omen for your relationship, whatever kind of relationship it is that you're having. Whatever kind of relationship that you're in. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be soulmate. It doesn't have to be twin flame. It just indicates that there is longevity for your relationship and for your connection moving forward. Another card for you, stack 3, to see where your relationship is going. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. And that is very much the embodiment of unconditional love. It always allows, it always gives, it has no condition, it's completely open. So let's see what else we get for you, stack 3. Where is your connection? Where is this relationship going? Where is this relationship going for stack 3? I need more time to reflect on myself. And again, that could be part of this hangman. That could be part of this hangman and this Three of Wands down here. Needing a little bit more time to figure things out. See what else we get for you. I may be running, but my soul wants only you. So perhaps you have... Perhaps your person was aware that there was a really deep, strong connection between you and that frightened them, so they ran. But with the Six of Cups, it does show there's going to be a return, that there's going to be a reunion, that it's going to come back around. Let's see for stack 3. I'm still so confused about it all. Perhaps your person needs to find some balance. That Justice card. They do have feelings. They do feel the love. They do feel it. And maybe it does scare some of them. For some of you, I feel it can scare your person. I'm aware there's more to it. I am aware there's more to it. So they are aware that there is a deep connection here for the two of you. Stack 3, they are aware that it is more than just a surface relationship, that it's not infatuation, that it's something that goes much deeper. They are aware, there's an awareness, they are aware that there is this very deep soul bond between the two of you. And I feel for some of you, it does scare them. It scares them a little bit. So perhaps that's why they're taking their time here about where this is going. Healing. Old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting. Interesting, because that's that Six of Cups as well. It's about things needing healing from the past. Perhaps your person has been through difficult relationships in the past and not felt honored, not felt loved, felt neglected perhaps. Or perhaps if they were married to someone, the divorce process in and of itself was difficult, and that created a lot of emotional and mental baggage for them here and now. Your true love is already part of your life. Take one more. 4 stack. 3. Marriage. This relationship is moving towards a sacred union. Put that next to the 10 of Cups. So there is a really deep, strong connection here between you and your person. And I do feel that they can foresee a future with you. They can see it. I feel that they're having the problem, though, making the decision to act on it. But that 6 of Wands shows us they more than likely will. And then it's just going to be something that takes a little bit more time to happen between the two of you, stack 3. So let's see what else for stack 3. Where is this connection headed? Where is this relationship going? For stack 3, where is this relationship going? Stay optimistic about your love life. So if you have any doubts, if you're doubting some of this, if you're doubting your person, positive thinking and faith will bring romance. Okay? So try to stay a little optimistic about it, especially if they are being unsure with you about kind of like giving you the runaround about where they want to take this relationship, or not really being open about where they want to take this relationship, not being transparent. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Now look, there is another boat, okay? Another boat. We have boats in abundance in this reading today. So this actually does fall in line, very much so, with the tarot cards that we have today. Perhaps you're going to take a holiday together. Perhaps you're going to take a vacation together. But as well, if we're getting married, there's going to be a honeymoon where you will be taking a trip together. Let's see what else for stack 3. Where is this relationship going? Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. And I do feel your person wants to give this relationship a chance. I do feel they want to get themselves to the place where they can say, okay, you know what? Green lights, let's rock and roll. And that's what that 3 of Wands is about. It's kind of like about waiting for the light to turn green. So the relationship will move and evolve when your person sees that green light. It's not that you need to do anything, though. Your best course of action is to just be who you are and to not change the way that you're doing things with them. Okay? Be who you are. Be that loving, caring person that they feel this really deep, strong bond and this really deep connection with. Be that place of unconditional love. Be the energy they seek. Okay? Keep your heart open. Stack 3. Thank you so much for watching and allowing us to share your journey today, Stack 3. This is your reading for today. And if you'd like to look at your personal journey, a link with details for getting private readings with us is in the description and pinned to the first comment. Also, we'd like to ask if you would take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. We appreciate all of you so much for the comments, for answering the community group, and for sharing our videos with others. We appreciate it so much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to everyone watching today. I'll see you over in Stack 4. Bye. Hi, Stack 4. This is your reading if you chose Acceptance of Love as your card for today and the Rose Quartz Obelisk. This is a general reading for the collective, so not all of it will resonate with everyone watching today. So please just take in what does resonate with you or what speaks to your soul and release the rest to the universe. And if it doesn't resonate at all, we do encourage and invite you to select a different stack today. So we are looking at where your relationship with your person is going, where your connection's headed, where your relationship is heading. But first, what I'd like to do is look at their current feelings for you on the top row. And then on the second row, we will look at where your relationship is actually going between you and your person of interest. Okay, so for stack 4, what are their current feelings? What are their person's current feelings? For stack 4, current feelings for stack 4. Current feelings for stack 4. We have the 4 of Cups. And we have the King of Pentacles. Let's see, current feelings for stack 4. We have the Lovers. Let's see, one more card for stack 4. What are their person's current feelings for stack 4? And we have the Sun. Let's move all these over a little bit to make room. These cards are really big, but I really like them, which is why I chose to use them today. And on the bottom, we have the Fool. And we have the Ace of Wands. All right, so this 4 of Cups tells us that perhaps you and your person have been through a period or time of disconnect. Perhaps you're disconnected from one another now. Perhaps you're in separation. Perhaps they've abandoned you. Perhaps they're ghosting you. Perhaps they're running from you. Okay? But I don't feel that that is how it remains. For some of you watching today, I do feel that there are opportunities here for this to turn around, for this situation to turn around between you and your person. Now, the King of Pentacles comes with a lot of earth energy, so that's Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. So if Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus for either you or your person is one of those signs, that is a point of validation for you to see if this is the right stack. It doesn't have to be that. It's just sometimes we get these points of validation for the people watching the readings today because they're all over the world and everyone has a different situation. We also have the Lovers, which is Gemini. So Sun, Moon, Rising in Gemini, or Venus in Gemini for one of you. So your person does have feelings for you. Stack 4, there are a lot of feelings here, especially with the Lovers here. We have this love coming down from the heart of the angel between the two people. This is a beautiful card. It's also got a lot of butterflies, and it talks about transformation and change and positive momentum happening in your relationship. It's also about a decision. Okay, Gemini is also about making a decision. The Lovers is about making a decision. But also, Gemini is the symbol for the twins. So perhaps some of you are actually in twin flame connections. That is another validation point here for this. Now, the Sun is a beautiful card. It's one of the best cards in a deck. It's about the light at the end of the tunnel, the sun coming out after a big storm. So if you have been in a period of disconnect from your person, as this 4 of Cups can indicate for some of you, or they've turned their back, or they're just not emotionally available, this card tells us that things are going to change for the better. And it does tell us that you're their sunshine. And there is this light at the end of this tunnel if you've come through a period of difficulty with your person. And I don't know if you can see that. I don't want to put it too close or it gets out of focus. But there's a very tiny yin-yang symbol right there, which talks about the balance of the divine masculine and divine feminine energies between the two of you. So again, we can say this is perhaps a soulmate connection. It's a twin flame connection. Now, if you have been through a period of disconnect with your person, We have the Fool here that was on the bottom, which talks about fresh start, new beginning, an opportunity from the past representing itself to allow the two of you to move forward. But it is also about a major choice and a major decision that your person has to make, or that you have to make even. Perhaps you have to make a decision about whether you want to be with this person long term or not, or perhaps there's some other decisions that the two of you have to make that could be obstacles or blockages that are preventing you from being together, like your jobs, or you're at a distance from each other, or different kind of situations, etc. Now we also have the Ace of Wands that came out on the bottom, which is about taking action. This also tells us that there's a lot of passion between you and your person. Your person loves the passion that exists between the two of you. And we can also say the Lovers is also a very passionate card as well. So there are feelings here for you, Stack 4. Your person has a lot of feelings. Now what I'd like to do is see. Just want to be able to see that. Ace of Wands. I want to make sure I can see that Ace of Wands is there. Now what I'd like to do is use a different set of cards so we can see where your connection is heading. Where is this relationship going for Stack 4? Okay, let's see for Stack 4. Where's this relationship going? We have the Nine of Cups. Let's see what else we get. Where's this relationship going? Where's this connection headed for Stack 4? The Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Coins. It's about work. So perhaps you or your person does focus a lot on work. Perhaps that's part of your energy. Perhaps you met at work. Perhaps you work together. Stack 4, perhaps you work together. This Nine of Cups, though, this is about someone who's really happy, and your cups are filled, and they're filled with happy things. So it's also the Wish card. The Nine of Cups is also the Wish card. So your person does recognize that you guys could have a really strong connection, a really strong relationship. But let's see what else we get for Stack 4. What else for Stack 4? Where is this relationship going? We have the Four of Pentacles, more work. It's with the King of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, on the Four of Pentacles. This tells us that your person is very dedicated to their job. They're very dedicated to financial security and financial independence. This can also be someone who is, this Four of Pentacles, is also someone who can be a little hesitant in expressing their feelings and in expressing their emotions, but they do hold you very close to their heart. They want to hold on to you. Now the King of Pentacles, before they make a decision, before they decide make major decisions in their life, they do collect a lot of data in their brains, and they really make sure that this is something they really want. But once they've made that decision, they are all in. They are someone who will be loyal. They will be a great partner. They will be communicative. They will be supportive. They will give you support and encouragement for whatever it is that you're doing in your own life. The King of Pentacles energy is a really good partner energy to have in your life. Let's see what else for Stack 4. Where is this relationship going for Stack 4? Strength. So we have Leo energy here. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Leo for you or your person. And the last card is Justice, which is Libra energy. So we've got Leo, Libra, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Gemini. Lots of energies here, guys. And we'll also go ahead and pull this card that was with it as well, since we pulled two for the one above, and that is the Ace of Pentacles, which is nice coming underneath that Ace of Wands, especially with the Fool as well. It talks about fresh starts and new beginnings. All right, so I do feel your person has deep feelings for you, stack 4. I do feel that when they decide where they're going to take this relationship, when they decide what they want from this connection with you, they will take action, as the Ace of Wands told us, and they will move it forward. They feel like the two of you have a great connection. They feel the two of you have a great connection, especially because the Strength card's here. This is someone who you can connect with mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. There's a lot of passion here in your connection as well. But I don't feel that they are yet sure where they're going to take this relationship or where they're going to take this connection. And it could be that although they're very happy with you and they're very happy with the connection and they're very happy with their relationship, that their work situation or their career focus is something that may impede progress in your relationship, or it could cause things to take longer to unfold between the two of you. Okay, this Ace of Pentacles as well, if you have been through a separation or your person has been distant with you emotionally, this Ace of Pentacles does tell us that there is going to be fresh starts, new beginnings, where your connection will start to feel a lot stronger. And justice tells us that things need to be balanced. They're trying to weigh things in the balance about what they're going to do. So I honestly have to say, at the moment, although they have feelings for you and they know they have feelings for you, I feel for some of you that are watching today, they may not know. They really may not know where they want to take this relationship or where they want your connection to go. It may be something that takes time to unfold. It may take longer for you to see what's happening between the two of you. Okay? Now this card, Acceptance of Love, the meaning for this card is the harmony of opposites. And we talked about that when we talked about the balance of divine feminine and divine masculine energies on that Sun card, okay? It's important to understand, though, that you are whole, complete, and perfect now, and will enhance the life of another, okay? This is about enhancing each other's life. It's about complementing each other's life. It's not about needing, because I actually feel both of you are fairly independent. Love can happen, and love is the truth of everything. Love the soul embodied inside of you, and express more love in your life, and allow yourself to feel loved. And I feel your person does have a little bit of difficulty here, Stack 4, in allowing themselves to feel and experience love. And I feel they also have a little bit of difficulties expressing love, okay? I feel they have a hard time expressing love. It doesn't mean they won't. It just means that it's going to take a little bit longer for them to get to that place, because they are aware there's a strong connection. They're aware that you make them very happy. They're aware that the two of you have a really good chance at a solid future if they can get to that decision point. It's just getting them to that decision point, but once they get there, they would be there. They would be there, 150%, they would be there. Now, this isn't set in stone. Everyone has free will, so your person can actually change this. They can move it along quicker. They can make things happen sooner. For Stack 4, we want some additional card, please, for Stack 4. And this is about balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. There are some challenges here in your relationship, Stack 4, and balance. This comes back to this Justice card. They're weighing things in the balance, but I also feel that when your relationship is moving and grooving and you're in harmony with each other and things are happening, that you are very in balance. That's also very much about this King of Pentacles and what the King of Pentacles is about. Okay, so let's take some additional cards here and see what else we can get for you. concerning your person and their feelings. See what else for stack 4. You make them happy, but boy, they sure do focus on work and financial security and stability. And perhaps you're focused on that as well, which is okay. The energy between us feels amazing. Yes, that makes sense. There's a strong connection here. I do care for you deeply, but I'm scared you might want too much. Perhaps that's what's keeping them, perhaps that's what's holding them back a wee bit. It doesn't mean that they're not going to change that holding back, or they're not going to release their fear, because I certainly do believe they can release their fear if they're willing to do that work and if they're willing to accept love. Their feelings for you are here. They just don't feel like they truly express them. It's almost like they hold them back, which is what's causing them to have to make this decision and decide what they're going to do. Your eyes are enchanting. Again, this really talks about how attracted they are to you, stack 4. There's a great attraction here that exists between the two of you. I can tell that I can't read. I can feel that magnetic pull towards you. See, so there is this strong connection. There is this energy that's just like two giant magnets pulling the two of you together, which is why I kept talking about the divine masculine and the divine feminine. And if this is a twin flame or soulmate connection, there's always one of the two who's going to fight it or create blockages and obstacles. So although they feel it, perhaps they're denying it, or they're not really willing to express themselves, as we already mentioned. Let's see what else we get for you, stack 4. What else for stack 4? Where's their relationship with their person going for stack 4? See, denial. Detach with love to clearly see the truth. I do feel like your person could be a little bit in denial, which is causing this, where the relationship is going part, to look like it's going to take a while for things to happen. Let's see what else. What else for stack 4? About their, this is a destined partnership, and I agree with that 100%, because destiny is here, fate is here, the connection between the two souls is here. It's just you both have free will, and you have to decide, making a decision with that Lover's card, with that Magician card. I'm sorry, that's the Fool, not the Magician. With that, let me double check. With that Fool card, that's a major choice. That's about having to make a decision. And I feel your person has to decide. It's not whether or not they want you, or whether or not they feel that you are the right person for them, because this 9 of Cups definitely shows us that they do. It's about them letting go of whatever need they have to control their emotions, which we can see with this 4 of Cups and this 4 of Pentacles. Okay? Stop using excuses to deny the connection and just allow it to flow. That's what really needs to happen in this situation, stack 4. Let's see what else we get. Acceptance. Everything happens for a reason. And perhaps this is really more about, for you, just accepting that this is something that's going to take a while until they can reach their decision point. Okay? But this 9 of Cups as well, that's about a wish. It's about getting a wish fulfilled on your end, since this is your reading and not your person's. So whatever your wish for, you could put that out to the universe, stack 4. past life love. Your soul remembers this intense connection. Well, of course, we've talked about that. I do feel like there's past life stuff here between the two of you, because we do believe that there's a soul connection. We do believe that this could be, for some of you that selected stack 4, a soulmate or twin flame. So let's see what else we get for you guys for stack 4. What else for stack 4? Where is this relationship for stack 4 and their person going? Let's see. Calling in your soulmate. Okay. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. And that, well, I don't really feel that you should try meditation to draw them to you. You could actually visualize what it's like to have this powerful relationship with them, or you can just say a prayer for them. Just say a prayer that they find clarity, that they're able to see the truth of this relationship between the two of you. Okay, stay optimistic about your love life. The universe is asking you to stay optimistic, even though if things are moving really slow between the two of you, or you're waiting for them to make some sort of a decision, and even though you know, you can feel it, you're aware that there's this really strong connection, you're aware that there is this deep love here, but you're also aware that when they're in denial about it, or whatever it is they're doing or running, you know that that's just nonsense. Right? You do know that. But you can't change it. They're the ones that have to change it. And you have to stay optimistic and say a prayer. Ask the universe to give them peace and clarity and courage, which comes with strength, the strength card, okay? Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. We know that. Trying to see if they're going to tell us where this relationship between you and stack, where this relationship between you and your person is going, stack 4. Well, soulmate again. I'm going to try one more for clarification to see if we can get anything from the universe about this relationship and where it's going. We do have honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So I do feel for some of you that we could be taking a trip, or the two of you could be taking a trip. We do have a ship here on this 4 of Pentacles. Okay, I don't remember some of the symbolism on the other cards, but with the sun, we can often say we're having fun in the sun. Perhaps you're going to go into nature and spend some time in nature. And perhaps for some of you, they will actually rise to the occasion here, make the decision, and get this to the place that to where the two of you can actually have a harmonious relationship. Okay. This is your reading for today, stack 4. I do feel your person does have deep feelings for you, but I feel they're unsure about where they want to take your connection or your relationship. And I do feel it's something that's going to take them some time to figure out. There is an amazing connection between you and your person. It's amazing. It's strong. It's mental, emotional, spiritual. And then the attraction part of it is there as well. But I feel that they could focus on work to keep their minds occupied. Perhaps you're also focused on work, but I feel like they also need to make some sort of a decision about where your relationship is going. Although they're aware that there's feelings for you, they're aware that there's this intense connection, but I feel they're not quite ready to make a decision about what they're going to do. But when they do make that decision, they will be in 150%, and that Ace of Wands tells us that they will take action. So lots of decision cards here, stack 4. They have to decide. You have to decide as well. You may decide you don't want to wait them out here, okay? Thanks so much for watching and allowing us to share your journey today, Stack 4. And if you'd like to look at your personal journey, a link with details for getting private readings with us is in the description and pinned to the first comment. Also, we'd like to ask if you would take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. We appreciate all of you so much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to everyone watching today. Have a great day, everyone.